winter morning beauty of the Tangon River in West Bengal is a breathtaking display of nature's artistry. It unfolds a serene and magical landscape, painting a picture of tranquility and natural beauty. As the first rays of the sun stretch across the eastern horizon, the river shimmers under a dreamy veil of the mist. The water, cold and glassy, reflects the pale orange and pink hues of the awakening sky, merging seamlessly with the soft fog and that clings to its surface. At dawn, the first rays of the sun gently touch the river's surface, creating a shimmering path of golden light and that dances with their soft ripples. The Tangon River is a transboundary river flowing through the Indian state of West Bengal and parts of Bangladesh. It is a tributary of the Purnabhav River, which eventually merges with the Mahananda River. It is told the river is named after Tangonath, a notable zamindar from Ranishankil in the Thakurgarh district of Bangladesh. Small ripples disturb the calm as a solitary fishing boat glides through the water, its silhouette hazy yet captivating against the ethereal backdrop. The local life begins to stir. Fisherman casts his lift net in the water, and this type of net is submerged into the water, and when fish swims over it, it is quickly lifted up to trap them. You'll find this type of trap net throughout the Tangon River because it is more sustainable and economical. Fishing on the Tangon River isn't just an economic activity, it's a cultural tradition. In many cases, the techniques are passed down through families. Fishermen are busy casing and lifting their fishing nets. Their moving silhouette create a dreamy landscape against the pale orange and misty background of the rising sun. Fishing is both an art and a challenge. Some fishermen patiently wait, while others pull in their nets, hoping for a good catch of fish. The river, though generous, is also unpredictable. Some morning brings an abundant catch, while others leave them with little. Yet, their resilience keeps them returning every day. The river shimmered with hues of soft amber and pale rose. Fishing boats sit still, wrapped in blankets of mist and sleep. There is no rush, just the calm rhythm of the water, where the river breathes in peace. A lone fishing boat sliced through the stillness, its wooden hull leaving gentle ripple behind. A distant, mist-capped bamboo bridge stretches across the slow-moving river, like a thread woven by hand. Beneath it, the water flows calm and clear. As the morning mist drifts over the river and the sound of flowing water fills the air, seeing the villagers crossing the bamboo bridge feels like stepping into a different world. One where nature and human craftsmanship exist in perfect harmony. This simple structure isn't just a means of transport and connection for the people living on both sides of the river, but it is a symbol of resilience, tradition, and the timeless beauty of rural life. A row of boats float still, anchored close together. A distant sound of religious prayers drifts through the cool and misty air. The sacred sounds create an atmosphere of peace and devotion. The prayers seem to rise with the mist, carrying blessings across the land, touching every heart that listens. In this tranquil moment, nature and spirituality become one, filling the world with a quiet divine beauty. As the dawn breaks over the Tangon River, the sky stirs with wings. Asian open-bill stork stand in quiet clusters, their carved beaks clicking softly as they probe the shallows for snails. Their wings spread in sudden motion and they glide low over the water. White egrets wait with graceful stillness, their long necks curved like question marks and eyes fixed on the water surface. A number of techniques are used for fishing at Tangon, so one can find a variety of structures and traps throughout the Tangon River. This is called kuma in local language, where bamboo fencing is made covering a large area with submerged fishing net. This side is basil. Few bamboos are posted into the water and a net is tied up with the bamboos. The net is dipped into the water, and when shoal of fish enters the net is lifted up. The surrounding areas are dotted with rural settlements and farmlands, providing a tranquil rural charm. In the quiet rhythm of the morning, ducks paddle gently through the calm waters of the river. The river winds through fertile plains, supporting lush greenery along its banks. The Tangon River is woven into the lives of the communities living along its banks and featuring in their daily routines and reflecting the harmonious relationship between the river and the people who depend on it. Soft quacking of the dogs echoes across the riverbank, marking a brand new morning. This is called marshal. This water supply marshal manages how water is diverted from the Tangon River to irrigate nearby farmland, regulating the flow of water through canals or tributaries, ensuring water reaches distant fields without wastage, and particularly during the dry seasons and periods of scarcity. Fishing for tangra and boal is a blend of skill, patience, and local expertise. Traditional cylindrical and conical traps made from bamboo are placed in shallow waters, where tangra fish tains together. Fish swimming into the trap are unable to escape due to the tapered design. It's a very common sight throughout the Tangon River. A shooty bar is a naturally occurring sandbank or shallow area in the river. Fishermen often focus on these areas near shooty bars, as fish tend to gather around the calmer waters and nutrient-rich zones created by these features. During the monsoon, these bars may be submerged or reshaped by the river's stronger current. With sweat on their brows and mud sticked across their arms and feet, fishermen work in silence, eyes scanning the murky water for movement. The net is pulled in, heavy with glistening fish or sometimes disappointingly empty. The luck is not always favorable. There are groups who are to stay overnight in the shooty bar for the catch. Morning, they lift their nets. Another group come in the morning who get the nets ready for the next catch. At the riverbank, local vendors eagerly await, ready to take the fresh catch to the market. The air buzzes with conversation, bargaining, and the excitement of a new day's earning. The river drifted slowly under the hazy sun of a lazy afternoon. As the sun dips low, fishermen glide silently on narrow boats, their outlines dark against the glowing sky. Nets shimmer as they are drawn in. The gentle splash of paddles and the occasional rustle of the catch are the only sounds in the hushed evening. And the fishermen walk on, guided by instinct, tradition, and the soft light of dusk. Bamboo nets stretch wide in practiced hands, dipping and lifting with quiet rhythm. Is the last catch before it turns dark. As the dusk settled over the riverside village, groups of fishermen gather by the banks and boats, their hands busy and eyes focused. Under the soft glow of fading twilight, they check their nets, mending tiny tears, untangling coiled threads. The boats anchored and waiting, rock gently with the evening breeze, ready to carry them into the quiet starlight waters for the night's silent haunt. The river, golden and calm, embraces the stillness as the day exhales its last breath. The sun that paints the sky with shades of orange and pink, reflecting on the gently rippling water. The river, which has traveled through villages, fields, and bustling riverbanks, now slows its pace as it nears its confluence with the mighty Mahananda River. As the evening descends upon the Tangon River near its margin point with the Mahananda River close to the Bangladesh-Indian border, the entire landscape is transformed into a scene of tranquil beauty. Reflections of sky, river, and borderland life creates a natural harmony where two rivers from two histories joined and journey forward as one. The river don't care for borders. It flows where it pleased, carrying with it stories, silence, and songs of both sides.